I'm Reverend Gregory, and I am Quest missionary to Tanzania, East Africa, and I work with Wycliffe Bible Translators. That organization translates the Bible into local languages around the world. I work in publishing. I actually don't translate, but I'm at the end of the process where we actually put the words to the page and get it off to the printer and in the hands of the people. I've been a part of Quest for actually since the beginning, in one way or another. See, why does Wycliffe exist? It started with a man named Cameron Townsend back in the 30s who went to South America to sell some Bibles to some local people down there, and they were Spanish Bibles, but he discovered they didn't speak Spanish, so they had no use for them. It concerned him that they didn't have the Word of God in his own language, so he actually stayed there for 14 years, lived among those people, learned the oral language, made an orthography for that language, and developed methods to translate the Bible into that language. He got sick after that time. He had to return to the States, so he started a school and taught other people how to do it, and that was the beginning of Wycliffe Bible Translators. It's called Wycliffe. It's not called Townsend Bible Translators. It's called Wycliffe after John Wycliffe, who back in I think the 1300s made the first translation into English. Why do I care about this work? It touched me, and I really wanted to be a part of it. I think because it on the personal level, I did not grow up in the church. We believed in God, but I had no education in the Bible at all. And when I became a Christian as an adult, I started reading the Bible, and my question for my little church was, my little church no longer exists, but was, why didn't anyone tell me? Why didn't you tell us about salvation and grace? And I didn't know any of this. I just thought I had to believe in God, and that was good. You know, maybe go to church on Sundays or on Christmas or something. But as I read the Bible and as I studied the Bible and talked to more mature Christians, I realized that I would not be where I am now in my faith, if I had a faith at all, were it not for the Bible in wording, in a translation that I could understand. There are people around the world who don't have that. Even Christians in Tanzania who have not had a Bible in their language are missing a lot. So how many languages are there in Tanzania, other than Swahili being the language of wider communication? There are actually 124, give or take one or two, active spoken languages in Tanzania. Many of them are oral languages and do not have orthographies. Some of them do. Part of what we do is help them develop a written language so that we can start translating so we can not only the Bible, but so that we can translate just their folk stories, their history, so that they can write their history down. And it's important to know that your language matters enough that it's going to be kept, and that it's going to be kept for future generations. John 3:16 it's a verse that a lot of us know, most of us know. I'm not going to say most of us, a lot of us know. And in other languages also, it is sometimes one of the first chapter verses that people want to hear in their own language, because it is known, and it's known orally for them, but they want to be able to read it. So I worked with several different languages in Tanzania, but I'm gonna read today a Swahili version of John 3:16. Kwanza, pole sana kwa watu wa Maafrikan wa Quest, kwa sababu ninakuisa Kiswahili, lakini Kiswahili yangu ni nina pole, nina kidogo. So na pia ninasoma pole pole. So sasa tunaweza kuendelea. Now we can continue. John 3:16. Tusome ya Yohane sura ya 3 mstari wa 16. That is John 3:16. Maana Mungu aliupenda ulimwengu hivi hata akamtoa mwana wake wa pekee, ili kila amwaminie asipotee, bali awe na uhai wa milele. I think I got that.